deception technologies and the topic which we will try to dive much more into it in order to make our company much more secure. Yes, so what is a deception technique, or what is a decoy, for example? So we pretend, for example, that we have a company, and this company tries to make its own infrastructure much more secure, that they do not have any vulnerabilities, any kind of misconfiguration. So no attacker, if he or she is outside the organization or inside the organization, can exploit a specific weakness. And the main idea behind deception techniques, it is that we are trying to implement intentionally some misconfigurations, some vulnerabilities inside the own infrastructure in order to make the attacker feel like he got a specific high vulnerability, high exploit, and he doesn't know that we are like monitoring all these kind of tracks, all this kind of exploitation in order to be able to catch the attacker as soon as possible or as early as possible. And as you can see here, we have different ideas, different techniques, how we can implement our deception techniques, as you can see here, like credentials, clear text credentials in specific areas, like a description for a specific user, like make or put a default credential in a specific area where an attacker is normally searching for. And this is just a specific or a normal theory, which we will see in our next slides in detail together. We can implement, for example, fake accounts, fake usernames, clear text credentials inside the Active Directory or even outside the Active Directory for normal web applications, giving the attacker a simple hint that when he logs in and get access to this account or web application, he has done a great job. But this is exactly the opposite of it. We are monitoring it. We are trying to detect his behavior before he try to like attack a real service, a real server, or a real asset inside our company or inside the sector generally. The main idea, the main methodology behind the deception techniques. And now we are going to discuss different like examples or real-world scenarios, how we can implement deception techniques inside the environment. For example, we have a website called canarytokens.org, okay? And this website is implemented and creating for creating specific documents, Word documents, Amazon documents, etc. A huge amount of possibilities. And what I did here, for an example, I created a simple Word document, and this Word document is containing like a specific information. And when we open it, or the attacker in this case opens this document, we will immediately get an alert. As you can see here, up on the side, you can see this canary token has been triggered one time. So in this case, we simply know that the attacker has opened the Word document. And the point is, when we implement this Word document, normally we can put in a username and a clear text password. And this means, or name it, as you can see here, password document, in order to make it like fishy or interesting for an attacker to open it. And the attacker is simply trying to get access to these documents, exactly these, like a password file, an Excel file with simple login information, a Word document with the name of login credentials. This makes it really interesting for an attacker, as it's an easy way for him to get access to high critical information.